Alright, this is ZMG44 here from Z&J Gaming. This is part 2 to how to start Osiris right. Here is our frame. You got to see that if you watched the original video. Currently what we need to get working on is a power source for it, so we can get a fabricator up. So let's come into the forge real quick. We'll see what we need. We need iron, carbon, and glass. And I think I have all of that in here. Let's take the iron. Or no, that's the carbon. Let's see here. There's some iron. Take that. And I think I've got glass on my body already. Okay, so create your solar panel. I've already created one for step 2, what we're going to be working on here in a moment. But as you create one, pull it out, place it in your inventory. I'm going to show you, find a quick little place to put it. I like making the small panels first over getting a large one going because they're cheaper, and also you can break them down and keep them in your inventory once you've built them. If you need to move them or anything, they're very versatile. So there we go. We have a power source right here for our habitat. Alright, so you want to click in on your multi-tool, see what it takes to build these normal walls. Now you have a couple options. You got the windowed wall, which as you can see takes glass, iron, aluminum, and copper. You can use a coupler, and you will eventually use that so you can create a barracks off of this, and also a biodome. But for right now, we're going to do this whole thing in normal walls. Normal walls are what are required if you want to put stuff on the inside of this, like other storage containers and your water reclaimer and the other options you have. Alright, I completed all the walls except for one, just to quickly show you what a coupler wall is going to look like. Alright, quick and easy to build. Takes a little different materials. Gotta add titanium to the original formula. Does good. And we're all domed in. Oxygen room. That coupler there will most likely be for my biodome eventually, and this one will be for barracks eventually. Now, what's next on our agenda? Well, like I said, a water reclaimer is our ultimate goal. And I need wire. I don't have any wire. So for me to build wire, I need a fabricator. There's a fabricator. I've got everything I need for a fabricator except for plastic. So for plastic, we are going to have to run off down into this hole, which is why getting next to this hydrogen is so important, because it takes carbon and hydrogen to create the plastic. So this isn't a half bad resource, half bad spot resource wise. So that's why I brought a solar panel kit. Got 2 of them. It's because I want to put a solar panel down in that hole next to a chem station, because then I don't have to run back and forth to create stuff. You know, I know a lot of people like to keep their stuff up next to their base, but for convenience sake, this is what I'm about to do is probably the best strategy. We're going to need to create a couple barrels. So we'll get 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is probably going to be fine. They're heavy, so it's usually good. And I'll put a couple on my hotbar, put a couple here. When I'm really getting into this, I kind of create a lot of barrels, so I don't have to do it over and over and flip stuff back and forth. I do it fairly quickly. We're going to go down in that hole, so what we need is a chem station. And all you need for a chem station is steel and glass, as you can see here. And I have the solar panel on me, so we should be set running down in there. I am going to take some of these rocks off of me, though, because I'm heavy right now. Hit sort. We want carbon. Down in that hole is carbon already, so if I'm real desperate, I can go smack some rocks down there and get the combo for plastic fairly quickly. So there are bugs, and they are going to bother you. Um, it's unfortunate, but it's what you got to deal with. So let's build our chem station. Utility, chem station, here it is. Find a good little spot next to the hole. Ah, crud. Escape. Come and get it. Alright, let's see if we can do this without getting bothered. Alright, chem station. Next to hole. No, not there, not there. Let's come over here, see if we can get it closer to this one. That wasn't half bad, right? About... Well, that'll do. We'll build that. Uh-oh, about to get hit. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Well, I like seeing that. What happened? Oh, there you went. Alright, so now you want to get your solar panel kit out. You build that. You just build it right next to it if you want. Anywhere is fine. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't know. Alright, there we go. Now we can use that because you need a power source for it. And we'll get to it. You need to do this anyway because you need science points to be able to get your skill web built up enough to actually create the water replenisher. And this is a good way to do that. Later on, we'll give tips on how to level up quickly as well in some of these skill webs. Alright, I'm not going to be super greedy right now. We're just going to go off of what we have here. I'm going to make some plastic. And just like any of the other things you build in, you got to go into the inventory to pick it up. Here we go, we got 8 plastic. Let's see, how much plastic are we going to need? Oh, it's for the fabricator. We need 2, so 8's plenty for now. I'm going to go to my backpack, and once you use your barrels for a certain chemical, that's what they are labeled from that point forward. I don't believe you can put anything else in them. So I just like to leave them here in the chem station. I'm going to leave some carbon behind so I don't have to come back and mine if I don't need to. Alright, there's our fabricator. So now we need to build wire. I need rubber, copper, and gold. Well, I have rubber on me, so I just need to go get some gold and copper. One, two. Let's see here. How much wire did we need? 2. Got the circuit board. Okay, so I have everything I need to build my water reclaimer. So right now, where my obstacle is going to be is if I can build it. Let's take a look. Let's check our skill web. Alright, there's sustenance. You need that to get the water. So I need 1 science and 1 engineering. Alright, through everything that we've done so far, we've already built up plenty of points to get that. So let's just click that. We've acquired it. Alright, so now all I need to go do is get my circuit board, and we have our goal met. that up. Let's go into our menu and click on this now, and you can place it on any of these inside walls. I'm kind of a fan of making it near the normal entrance. Obviously, it's not like it's a huge area. It's not going to make a big deal, but I like to have it on the right side of my entrance. And now I have water. Now I never have to worry about being thirsty. Every 5 minutes I can come back and click that. You're not going to obviously lose water every 5 minutes. So there we go. That was what we wanted. That's the first thing you want to get under control, is get your water situation taken care of. Now on the front end of this you can create an airlock also, which is structures. You can see here I have everything necessary. I will just do that right now. Should just click right into place once you... Oh, there it was. There we go. Yeah, so the airlock will snap into place. It can take a little bit of effort to find where it is. Click. What? You cannot build this location. Overlapping another object. What does that mean? Oh, I think it's because I'm in the way. Let's there we go. Pull away from it a ways. No? Oh, what a pain in the butt. Come on. There it is. Look at that. Alright. Airlock complete. However, we will need to create some walls to complete the process. Although, I mean, it's not 100% desperate. Airlock panel missing. Please check all airlock panels. Okay, I won't let you in until you do this. Wonderful. Okay, so you want to make sure you have all the materials necessary to complete this then, if you're going to put an airlock on, because it doesn't let you in your place if you don't. So then let's come in here. Luckily we have iron, so get your multi-tool out, start the building. Alright, so what we have here is a completed airlock. Alright, so as far as the quick get your barracks up and get your water reclaimer moving so that you can keep your hydration in place, we're all set. We have accomplished that mission. We got 50 seconds to wait for more water. Don't need water. Okay, now of course there's tons of other options you can put along the walls. I'll give you a quick rundown, why not? Storage locker, you need rubber and steel to create it. I don't have any rubber right now. You can put smart bins and biodomes, but you can create these crates. I've got enough to create crates, which would be like storage on the inside, which isn't a bad idea. Because it takes a little effort to break in and break your stuff if you're playing in a PvP lobby. Plus it's also convenient because you can put things inside next to your fabricator, which is important because you got to build a lot of necessary stuff there. Alright, now that we have completed our barracks, or not our barracks, our habitat and our airlock, we've got a water reclaimer, we've got depositories, we've got a forge, we've got a chem station down in the hole, we've got another box out there and a droid collecting stuff for us. As I said, this is the way to start out solid first. That's kind of the point of this whole video. We've got a water reclaimer, but if you don't want to take all the effort to do that, and you just want to explore and not play around with getting a solid start, let me show you what you can do. This is a pretty good location for building a base in terms of resources because it has this option. Anytime you see these trees, at the base of them will be sap. And that sap can basically be used as water. We'll show you that on my hotbar here. I've got a water container. Just run over to these trees here. And with these water containers, when they're emptied out, so after you've drank in the water and you need to drink more water, you'll come up to one of these trees and find one of these bubbles will have sap in it, just like that. And you'll click on it, your thing, and fill it up, just same as you would your chem barrels, like we showed you earlier. I'm going to empty this out, and I'm going to fill that with some more sap. Oh, okay. Looks like I drained this tree, but luckily we have plenty of trees. And like I was saying about this base earlier, is it's got resources all around it. So, and that's if I remember right, I believe that's chlorine. And later, when you want to create formulas of stuff that kind of boost your stats, that's what that'll be for. So there we go. We have sap. So we'll put this in our inventory over here. We'll drink some just to see what happens. Drink, replenished thirst. So there we go. Sap replenishes your thirst. So in tight spots, and that might happen as you build a base like I just did. If you're in a hot PvP server, you might be off for a couple hours and come back on and your base is gone. So one of my recommendations is all your important stuff that you want, and I consider important stuff to be the things that are hard to make. Your wire, maybe some plastic, circuit board, you know, the harder to come by resources like your diamond, you know, basically things that you can use to rebuild with. Put them on your body before you log out, and then if your stuff gets destroyed, you at least have something left behind to work with. And one of my recommendations is to keep one of those containers with you so you can do what we just did right there. Go get some sap, and then you can take care of your thirst. And like I said, there's aliens everywhere, especially in a location like this. You look in one of these holes, you get a little skelly pod. You can go kill that, get its meat, cook it in a forge, and you got more than enough food. Alright, for the most part, I would say that this is the completion of how to start right. I mean, from here, the possibilities are endless.